Welcome, our panelists, and honored to have you here with us today. Before we start, I'd like to let the audience know that we'll be having questions for each panelist. And while we're asking the questions and they're answering while we're asking the questions and they're answering the questions, kindly note down if you have any questions on your own. And then you can also note down the speaker as well, just so that you can remember. We'll have a few minutes for you to ask questions afterwards. So we'll first have them answer some questions, and then afterwards we'll allow you to ask questions, okay? So our first question is for Helena. Helena, our question is, how is FinTech currently, first of all, Karimuzana, sorry. So our question is, how is FinTech currently transforming the insurance industry, particularly in terms of access and affordability?
Thank you. Good afternoon all. I believe we all have lunch and we are all energetic now. So I will start with the current data that we have with the insurance industry. So at least we know where we are. Definitely when we are talking about FinTech and see how FinTech is going to how actually is helping now and it's going to continue helping us. So with the recent data from our regulatory report 2023 shows that our insurance contribution to GDP is 2%. Insurance penetration overall is also 2%. And by 2023, at least there's 2% of Tanzania had insurance product. And now, with our financial sector development master plan in Tanzania, by 2030, there's a target of 50% of adults to have insurance. In that case, we have nearly 5 years to cover a big gap, which we couldn't cover before. So in that case, definitely, it's FinTech that is going to take us there. And to start with the question, back to the question, and definitely FinTech has been helping us. As you mentioned, that have been in insurance, it was 13 years ago. But when you look back 13 years, I see that a lot have happened for the past, say, 2 or 3 years down the line. There's a lot of innovation that have happened, and now insurance can be more accessible when it comes to mobile apps. As now most insurance companies on partnering with the telco to be able to distribute insurance through USSD or apps, and this we can see that if you want our motor insurance, you can easily get through our mobile network. If you want life insurance, health insurance, they're all available. So majority of insurance companies, they are already distributing the insurances through the apps. And in that case, when we talk about accessibility, definitely we are going there. Even though we're in very early stage, and I must say that not all insurance have already tapped into that, but definitely I can see in the near future it will be uncommon. Now, when you look about micro-insurance products, the micro-insurance products, these are low-income insurance, which comes at very low cost. And this usually, it is tough to distribute it through one-to-one, but now mobile apps have made it easy. So distribution of micro-insurance products, we have a variety now, which can be accessible some of the mobile apps. Also, when you look at we have embedded or bundles products for life, let's say, and medical. These products also, they are able to be obtained through different transactions for the likes of, if you have agriculture loan, you can have also crop insurance. So when we bundle this, it means that we are taking insurance even to the remote corner of Tanzanian village. And this is being powered by FinTech. So definitely FinTech is helping us to take insurance further. And when we are talking about affordability, affordability, I look at it in the point that definitely I cannot leave data-driven underwriting. Underwriting is the process of onboarding a policy holder into insurance or accepting a risk of a policy to insurance. So in that case, in the past it was difficult to assess two different people at their risk level, whether it's low or high. But now with the help of data analytics, AI has made it very easy to be able to analyze the nature of two different individuals and be able to know whether this is a low risk individual or high risk individual. And in that case, it's helping us to lower the cost, because once you manage to charge less premium to a low risk insurance policy holder, in that case, at least you have not categorized all of them in one size fits all. So in that case, we increase the uptake of insurance to Tanzanian population, and I can say that it's FinTech. It's going to help what you are helping us to assessing that risk. Also, when we are looking on automation now we have apps that help us to process claims through apps. In that case, policyholder can be able to go and lodge their claim through the apps. For the likes of Jubilee, we have products with Voda where you can lodge your claim through the mobile app and be able claims will be processed and you get your results through the app. In that case, this is invention and is helping us to first to process the claim faster, and also it's cutting out the cost of the insurers to employ 2 or 3 people that will sit there to process claims, majority of paper. So it's cutting paperwork. So when you look at all these cost savings, eventually it will be cast to policyholder, the savings will be passed to policyholder, and it will make insurance cheaper. So when you look at things like this, definitely it looks like in the next few years, insurance is going to get cheaper and cheaper, because the insurer will be able to pass the risk of savings to our policyholder. Now, I must say also that when you look at artificial intelligence also, it has helped us to detect some fraud. For the example, we have a very good example at Jubilee. We have a health. They have a portal which is called Curacao. This is how we to detect the frauds. In the past, all claims are coming through and it was processed manually. So there's a lot of collusion and fraud that are happening from the service provider and in the internal staff or what. And you find that someone has diagnosis with a flu, and the insurer will be billed by cancer medication, and you don't have anywhere to be able to detect that fraud. But now with artificial intelligence, definitely there's no way a bot or through robotics, because the portal is using robotic RVA, so robots are not allowed to process a flu medication, a cancer medication to a flu diagnosis. So that has cut cost. I can even go to figure into that. Last year, when it was introduced, we managed to save in the matter of 3 months to save over $150,000 on the frauds on those cases alone. So you can see in future when more insurers or insurance companies begin of withholding to getting these apps, definitely insurance will be cheaper, get cheaper and cheaper, because there will be a lot of fraud injection, cutting costs here and there, paperwork, expensive paperwork. I can also give examples, more examples for the likes of integration that we are having now. We have integration with Voda. We are now distributing life insurance products So this is group life insurance, it's group order, the fallback. Through order Bima, you can get it in from your chair, you can get your insurance end to end. We also have, for even Jubilee Health, we also have a partnership with the Airtel. And with this, it's easy to access health insurance with a little more tools, 8,000 shillings per month. And when you're talking about this, it's about access now, because someone in the village, as long as you have the Airtel line, you can buy health insurance at the very cheaper cost. We have many apps which actually now we are using, which is helping us to make insurance more accessible and affordable. So to just briefly wrap it up, that definitely FinTech is health insurance, and I can see that insurance industry is real to change in the very near future, possibly supported that relating through FinTech. But even the course now, in the morning when I enter by going through Power BI, quickly I can change what total sales, yesterday expenses, and even the productivity of the individual sales force. So this definitely is innovation that we are looking, and we didn't have it several years ago, but now we are here, and definitely all insurance companies needed to go there and invest into these partners with the different FinTech players and be able to access that this innovation.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Elena. Thank you for such an insightful information. So please note down your questions and note down my name, and then you'll be able to ask the questions later on. So move to Mr. Farr. Your question is, how has digital transformation changed customer expectations and engagement in the insurance space?
Thank you, Nora. It's always a pleasure to be part of this panel. I will not take much of your time. I'm going to take you on a quick journey from paper to pixels to show how digital transformation is not just reshaping the insurance industry globally, but here locally in Tanzania as well. Let's start with the customer. Today's insurance customer is digital first. They expect what I like to call M-Pesa experience, fast, easy, transparent and on demand. Whether they are insuring a boda in Dar es Salaam or a shop in Mwanza, they don't want to fill out paperwork, wait in queues or follow for waits to get a simple policy or claim settled. People now expect instant quote via WhatsApp or applications. I'm sure Jubilee is having that application. If not, we can always build it for you. And self-service onboarding using their reader or mobile number. And claim tracking like that, track a package on Jumia. It's no longer about being the cheapest insurer. It's about being the most accessible and convenient and innovative. Digital transformation has also redefined how insurers engage customers. We are seeing a shift from one policy fits all to hyper-personalized, usage-based products. Microinsurance tied to airtime or mobile money top-up is exploding. We have agriculture weather insurance where payouts happen automatically, no phones, no fuss. And then there is embedded insurance, like getting travel covered bundle with your flight while booking on an app. Even more exciting, customer education and engagements are happening in real time. Chatbots, AI-powered, and explainer videos on TikTok or Instagram are demystifying insurance. This is critical in the market like Tanzania, where insurance penetration is still under 2%. For insurance, this shift means one thing: become tech savvy or become irrelevant. Investing in digital channels, APIs, and mobile first is not optional anymore. It is the only way to win the trust and loyalty of new generation of customers who might never walk into a branch. To wrap it up, digital transformation is not just changing what customers expect, it's changing who the customer is. They are younger, more digital, and more demanding, and that's a good thing because it pushes us insurer to innovate, simplify, and serve better. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Park, for such an insightful explanation. Please do remember to note down your answer. Next question is for you, Mr. Alex. What are some key regulatory or infrastructure challenges facing InsurTech growth in Africa, and how are companies addressing them? Very good.
Thank you very much, Madam. Good afternoon, everyone. So, answer the question, there are so many challenges, especially in the FinTech, in insurance. So, answer this question is perspective to insurance, which we get in that sense. First challenge which I can say is the regulatory framework. The first challenge that I can explain is the regulatory framework or legal regulatory framework that the FinTech or the technology has come that when we already have the laws and the regulations in place. So you will find that it's difficult for some of the innovations and the trades all to be accommodated on the existing legal framework. But it was for us, the Insurance Regulatory Authority Tanzania, we have seen that and we try to accommodate as much as we can with the existing legal framework. I'll give an example. We on 2022, we issued guidelines on the establishment of insurance digital platforms. So to enable those who are using technology to also be part of the distribution channels and see what they can do to increase the penetration, insurance penetration. And even today, we have more than 17 insurance digital platforms which are registered and we're regulating them. So that's one of the steps that has been taken to ensure that we do what we can to embrace the innovation on the technology that is coming in. Another thing is we are also developing the insurance sandbox. So the platform, the testing environment that can be used to ensure that all the innovation which may not be accommodated in the legals and regulatory framework that can be tested and see if they are safe, they can be given the permission to be issued in the insurance market. So first of all, as I've explained, the biggest challenge is the legal and regulatory framework. And some of the solutions, the solution will be to review those and issue with the Insurance Act and the laws and the regulations. But before doing that, we are trying to accommodate it as I'm explaining. Another thing is engagement. At what point we engage with these FinTech or the innovators. So we will find that they normally engage with the regulator at the latest time when they want to launch maybe it's a product or it's a distribution channel. So if there's no early engagement, becomes difficult because you may find that some things which cannot be accommodated, maybe the laws or they have impact to the public, that need to be reviewed. So if there will be early engagement from the beginning, I think it will be helpful as even the regulator can also share the views and guidance and ensure that what is being developed will be much useful to the insurance. Another thing maybe I can talk about is the infrastructure, the existing infrastructures. You may find that these innovative ideas that are coming across, they may want to involve more than one authorities. Give an example, there are some of the innovations that will need to be reviewed by LANDRA maybe, then also TINA, were supposed to be involved, also even the central bank maybe. So all those, if they are supposed to be involved, becomes difficult for the innovators to go all along all those authorities to ensure that they are all they're innovated. So among the things which we are doing now, we are doing the integration. We are doing as much as we can on the integration, especially the systems, to ensure that those systems or those authorities which we need, on which the players or the innovators, we need information from them. We integrate with them and we have all those, or we have as many as we can, the information in our systems, so that when the innovator maybe integrate with our system, it may be able to get information from other regulators as well. We have done that to ADA, LATRA, even Central Bank, even TRA. So that are the thing that I think it's a challenge, but there's always a breakthrough. So as Elena said, it's true when we can see the impact of the FinTech, or the use of technology in the insurance, because it is it's contributed much of the increase of the penetration. And from 2022 to 2023, we have seen how the insurance sector is grown. It's grown by 7 to 10% per year. Then even to 2024, the growth is still is very significant. So I think that is also among the contribution of the FinTech. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Alex. Happy to see that coming up with solutions so that can fasten out for the insurance companies to have innovative products and offer better services as well. So now we are open to questions. I don't know if anybody has any questions to our speakers. So please state your name, your question, and address the speaker that you're asking the question to.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is K.A. Karushika. I am a representative of the University of Dar es Salaam Finance Students Association, and my question goes to Leda, and it's all about how the Taiwan's FinTech innovations and its implications to the insurance sector boosted the modeling of the products or the insurance products so that they can be attractive, or if they're attractive, to what level has the innovation brought up attractiveness of these products to increase its penetration rate, which it is almost 2%.
Do you have any other question? We'll get back to you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Eunice. I'm from Heritage Insurance. And also my question is to Madam Helena. How has FinTech made insurance more accessible to the underbanked and underserved population? Thank you. Thank you. Do you have any more questions? I think maybe you can answer those two.
Thank you. So I'll start with the second question, which is how insurance have FinTech have now helped the to reach the underserved population. So this is where I was talking about how so far for the past 2 years, I must say, that there's a lot of integration and a partnership that insurance companies are doing with the telco. And this is the way that things are actually analyzed. I see that it's going to be a little bit faster and probably for us to reach the other side because as you can see that even the biggest from the banking industry is that's not of all Tanzanian population is there to be the banking. Like you will see that when you look at the cell phone numbers, they are going about 70% of Tanzanians how got to these telephones. So we've used that to tag along with telco to ensure that we reach to the most important of Tanzanian images by partners in the one on the telco companies to make sure that you distribute our products. So you'll see when you want to read our order, Tivo, and we have all these products. For the last of order that started 4 years ago, we put up in my app, and with order in my app, when I see we have at least about 10 insurance company catching up with order and put our products there. And these products, I must say that we start seeing as time goes, we start seeing the uptaking of insurance to invest corners of the interior villages that not even think that will be able to reach with an agent or insurance program. So in that case, this has estimate to count, and that's what I was thinking to FinTech, because all these technologies that are coming, they are helping us to reach the corners that we did have agents or we didn't have brokers to reach there, but it's with telco companies partnership in which the areas like Tandaiva and it's all the corners that is need with audit imagine to reach. And it's even the awareness actually it's helping the awareness and insurance to increase, because when you go to your longer menu, you'll find that it's all other remark. So in that case, people go around and to visit your monthly wise, get the number of viewers or visitors into that is increasing. So even though it's only purchased, but the visitors have increased when you look at the numbers. So we know in future is visitors return to the time purchase of insurance. So in that sense, awareness and increasing environment and transfer. So definitely it has helped to reach the underserved. I think the question in our is, and the second question, which was the first question we asked, this is over on how FinTech have boosted a product innovation. Similar, the FinTech, as I was explaining, that with the technology, it has helped us from the distribution. This is how I was expecting how we bridge, we can to actually design products which can be a little bit plain vanilla and be interacted or put it with mobile app so that we don't have to have a beginning assets with purchase insurance. Traditional insurance in the past, we've been identified points, we go for medical, underwriting, you go round and round in time. But it's with the FinTech now, you need a plain vanilla product that you can put on the app as that the customer can buy from the beginning to end using the app rather than having a human interaction. So this definitely FinTech have helped us to have to be innovative in the products which the past we are not. And now I mentioned you can all the mobile app and buy and be able to purchase insurance products, life insurance products now you can buy the app. You can buy the that one to bring AI and all that. So this is what help us be more innovative to cut all the hassle that is area customer will always through. But now that is with this innovation, it's very easy and it's to also access. But it also eventually around the issue of claims, sending decades. The innovation and claim assessment also have helped us to even reach our times and send them faster. Because earlier the problem about insurance, here I teach and the commuter running complain about I purchase insurance that is into my campaign is a hassle one. In these days, through these apps, it's very easy and very faster. So definitely it's the same products that you buy through the app, it's the same products you can use through the app and be able to get your money through the same mobile phone to both your insurance. So definitely this is an innovation that's and the innovation that is we are looking, and I can see the next few years will come consider no more paperwork in the insurance companies, rather than use different portals and apps to be able to access insurance and pay our claims. And in that case, insurance means normal products like everyone is of course it is buying insurance cover. I was opposite how it was few years down the line finished.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Grace Atherley. I work with Smart Applications, and my question goes to Tira. Which initiatives can be praised to improve insurance literacy in Tanzania, knowing that we have a strategy for 2030? So which initiatives are we carrying out to ensure that there is insurance literacy in Tanzania to be able to achieve the 2030 strategy? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. I think I can say that on the issue of awareness, so the is of insurance penetration, it's a collaborative efforts. Also, Panmatira, we are engaging with other stakeholders, such as insurance companies, even also the medias, all that to ensure that we reach to many people, and there are many insurance awareness campaigns that are going on. For instance, we launched the national insurance engagement strategy on 2024. That also in that strategy, a number of items that we're doing to ensure that we increase the awareness of people, and we provided the insurance education up to many Tanzanians as much as we can. But that's not to say that we are doing it alone. We are collaborating with many and other stakeholders, including the insurance companies, even the education, the training in the institutes, and also even the FinTech. Because in the age of technology, as it's been mentioned before, also it provides the education. You can find that in these blogs or in the website. There are so many education and awareness that is being provided. Again, also on the issue of the products, we are encouraging and we are even collaborating with the insurers to ensure that they produce and they develop products which are suitable to the society. So including the agricultural insurance products through the agricultural consortium, we develop the insurance agricultural consortium. So through that, and other sectors which are really not untapped, or which were complex to be insured by one insurance companies. So we believe that that collaborative effort will lead to many people being aware in the product that will be developed and attract and more people to produce, to purchase those products. So, shortly is that it's not just the dealers' way, but we are coordinating and we are also actively participating in that to ensure the awareness and insurance uptake is spoiled. But as being and said, the use of FinTech in I think and also the FinTech is also much appreciated, and I think we are going in the right direction. Thank you. So,
Thank you, Alex. Do we have any more questions?
My name is Joy. I work with a company called Centwise. So my question goes to Mr. Kumar. So we spoke about how digital information has transformed to do with fixed with the customer relations. So my question is also in line with what you discussed. So when it comes to digital transformation, this is mostly AI, and AI is a tool that has been programmed to work as we human beings. So how do you strike off the balance between us not becoming obsolete as much as we stepping into this digital era? How do you keep the balance that we human beings do not become obsolete in terms of much of what we could have done is currently being done by the machine learning now the tool. So how do you strike the balance to ensure that as much as we are getting into the digital era, we still remain as important as we should be?
Hi, my name is Gibbons Charles. I work with an organization called NatuLab. My question is to the whole panel. Many InsurTech models are copied within global markets. So what can we do uniquely as what can we do? Sorry, can I start over? Many InsurTech models in staff are copied from global markets. So what uniquely is affluent problem do you think we should be solving that no one else in the world is?
Sorry, can you repeat your question again? Sorry. That's that.
Many InsurTech models in East Africa are copied from global markets. So what can we uniquely do as East Africans to, what problems should we be solving?
So to repeat, the lady, I forgot, sorry, her name. Joy, yes. I think what she was asking is, how do you ensure there's a balance between innovation and the AI, basic innovation, is it? Yeah, that's the question. Yeah, how do you balance so that, the AI innovation? Because they're kind of worried that to take over our positions that is in him. So how do you balance that? That's what shows us.
It's a great question. Thank you. Balancing AI and human interaction, that's what your question is, right? Where you can never depend on artificial intelligence because it doesn't have common intelligence. And human beings, we have common sense, common intelligence, right? So I think still, whenever we're talking about insurance and we are talking about artificial intelligence and FinTech and applications, yeah, at the end of the day, you always need a human interactions, correct? So I think human interactions will always be there, even though we have the artificial intelligence and machine learning. Machine learning and AI is going to be here forever now. It's like the innovation that we are talking about, fire and wheel, something like that. So it's going to be here and we are going to cope up with that. I'm sure the human touch will always be there, yeah. Thanks. I hope I've answered that in a vaguely, but yeah.
Thank you. Maybe I will try to answer the question from somebody, Charles, if I got it correctly. Like, I think what you are asking is that many FinTech or companies, technological companies are from abroad. So what we need maybe to do to ensure that we have also our own the FinTech companies which are from within our regions or our countries. So to answer that, I think we are doing that because even if the companies, most of the companies originated from abroad or the developing countries, but they do collaborate with the people from these our countries also as well, and they gain the knowledge, and we see that they modify or they ensure that that technology has been adapted to suit our environment. So I think that is what is happening, although they originate from abroad, but also through the sharing of technology and the knowledge, we see that many people are learning and they adapt the technology, and we use it to make sure they benefit in our society. I'm not sure if I answered the question correctly or I get it wrong. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll ask the last question. So this one, maybe Kumar, you could share your view as a technical company, and then also Tira, they could also give their view as regulators. So how do you balance innovation with customer data privacy and cybersecurity concerns?
So like every company, we always believe in data privacy and security. We always follow the strict PCI DSS parameters provided by the government, and we always make sure that we adhere to TIRA here and BOT, our licensee, and make sure that we are going ahead with that. But apart from data privacy, I would like to say that yes, everybody, we are talking about data privacy, but we are always there on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and we are not asking those questions, right? I mean, they are the free models, but we are the product actually. So yeah, in this era of artificial intelligence, when you are posting a picture on ChatGPT to turn that into Ghibli, okay, that art, now you are giving ChatGPT your photo without any hitch, right? And they are using that to model the next avatar that you are probably going to be used somewhere else. right? So yeah, technology comes, each and every innovation comes with a flip side. We have to move around, but yes, as a technology company, we are always making sure that we have local servers here, even we have a FinTech innovations, and we make sure that the data is stored here as long as much as possible. So we try our level best. Thank you.
Thank you. To add on that, also we, as Tira, because also the insurance players deal with a lot of data, private data, personal data. So we have already engaged with the Personal Data Protection Commission that is responsible for to ensure that the data, the personal information, they are being handled with carefully and they are safe. So what we are doing, we ensure also to provide the awareness even to players, even to innovators, whoever is holding the information and personal information of other people. Even in the Insurance Act, it is given directives on those data should be handled with careful, and there's a repercussion if you breach those laws. So what we do, we normally emphasize on we provide the awareness to all those who are responsible, but also, as I've said before, the any engagement make it easier, because we can see if there are sensitive information that need to be handled carefully, and we'll review and see that okay, the risk is being managed, is well managed, and then we provide go ahead. So to answer that, I think it's more of awareness, because even the laws and the commission itself, which is dealing with the personal data protection, they are doing that to ensure the personal information are very safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause to our panelists. Thank you so much. I believe we're supposed to take a picture, right?
Twice again, I mean, no, keep checking it together. Good one. I'll like go together. Here you go. It should be pretty good. You guys, please, better. Wait.